Something huge is happening in the world of AI video right now. We're seeing this massive shift away from just, generating those quirky, kind of weird viral clips. We are officially entering an era of real, true cinematic control. These tools, well, they're evolving from fun novelties into absolute professional production powerhouses. Look, in today's digital world, there's a new rule taking hold, and it's not really negotiable. It's simple. By 2026, if your brand, your business, your whole message isn't being delivered through video, you're basically invisible. And I'm not just guessing here. This is just reflecting the stark reality of where we are. See, video isn't just part of the internet anymore. It is the internet's native language. I mean, just think about this for a second. A staggering 80% of all traffic online is now video. 80%! That means 4 out of every 5 seconds we spend online is looking at moving pictures. So if that's where everybody is, what's stopping all of us from becoming a full-blown video production house? Well, for most people, the answer has always been the same two things: time and money. Professional video production, it's notoriously expensive, it's incredibly slow, it just creates this huge barrier between the idea you have in your head and getting it on a screen. But you know what? That barrier is coming down, and it's coming down fast. We're looking at an average cost saving of $1,500, not per project, per video created with AI. This isn't just about trimming the budget a little bit. This is a fundamental disruption of the entire production model. The game has well and truly changed. And let's be really clear here, we have moved way past the slot machine phase of AI, where you type in a prompt, kind of pull the lever and just hope for something usable. No, we've entered an era of precision, of control, and of professional-grade results. So who's leading this charge? Well, right now we're watching this incredible three-way battle for supremacy. It's a race between the new titans of AI video. Here it is. This is the breakdown of what a lot of people are calling the God tier of AI video. You've got OpenAI's Sora 2, the cinematic storyteller. You have Google's Veo, the absolute master of following your instructions. And then you have Kling 3.0, the photorealistic director. And each one brings a completely unique killer feature to the table. All right, let's start with Sora 2. It's still, without a doubt, the champion of cinematic quality. It's achieved what experts are calling intrinsic faithfulness, which is a fancy way of saying the physics in the scene just work. Things have weight, gravity feels real. And get this, with a new Disney partnership, you can literally direct licensed Marvel and Star Wars characters in your own scenes. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Then you've got Google's Veo 3.1. Its superpower, it understands exactly what you ask for. But the real game changer here is native audio generation. For the very first time, a single prompt generates the video and the perfectly synchronized dialogue, sound effects, and musical score. This just collapses a huge part of post-production into a single, simple step. And then there's Kling 3.0, the big disruptor. It's incredible at photorealistic human movement, but its jaw-dropping feature is the multi-shot sequences. You can actually tell it to generate a scene from up to 6 different camera angles at the same time, and it keeps the character looking perfect across every single cut. It's like having your own virtual film crew right at your fingertips. Okay, but what if you need more than just a great-looking shot? What if you need that surgical, frame-by-frame control? Well, this is where the truly professional tools come into play, taking you way beyond a simple text prompt. This really brings us to two sides of the same professional coin. So on one side, you have a tool like Runway Gen 4.5, perfect for the hands-on director. Its motion brushes literally let you paint motion right onto a still image. Then on the other side, you've got a pre-production powerhouse like LTX Studio, which can take a simple script and storyboard an entire sequence for you, planning out shot angles, pacing, the whole shebang. So we have these incredible, powerful tools. But, having the instrument is one thing. Knowing how to play it is something else entirely. How do you get them to do exactly what's in your head? Well, the secret is to stop chatting with the AI and to start directing it. And believe it or not, there's a formula for that. And this is it, the ultimate prompt formula for 2026. It's a 5-step process. You start with cinematography, then you define the subject, their action, the context of the scene, and finally the lighting and style. Following this structure, this is the key to getting repeatable, professional results every single time. So let's break that down a bit. Instead of just saying a shot of a person, you get specific with the cinematography, say a slow dolly push-in. Instead of just daytime, you define the lighting, golden hour directional light. And this one is crucial. Add micro-actions, things like subtle eye blinks or fabric fluttering. It's these tiny details that kill that stiff, uncanny AI look and really bring your characters to life. Now, this brings us to what has been the single biggest challenge in making longer videos with AI. Making sure your main character looks like the same person from shot to shot. This problem, it's called character drift, and for the longest time, it felt totally impossible to solve. Until now. This solution is a technology called identity embeddings, and it is a total breakthrough. You just give the AI a few reference photos of your character, and from those, it creates a unique mathematical fingerprint. It then locks onto that fingerprint, making sure your character's face, their hair, their features stay perfectly consistent across every single shot you generate. This really is the holy grail of AI filmmaking. So as we start to wrap this up, it's so important to understand how your role as a creator is fundamentally changing. With all of this new power and all of this control, you're not just a prompter anymore. You're becoming something much, much more significant. And it all comes back to this one core idea. This is the mindset shift you have to make. You are no longer asking an assistant for a little favor. You are the director, and you are in charge of a powerful, brand new kind of digital crew. Your new title is a technical orchestrator. See, you're not just creating one single thing anymore. You are managing and unifying entire AI to AI pipelines, taking an idea, feeding it through all these specialized tools, and synthesizing a final, polished piece of media at the end. And this leads us to the final and maybe most important point. For the very first time in history, your creative vision is no longer being held hostage by traditional budgets and slow production timelines. The tools are here, they are accessible, they are ready to go. The only real question left is, what are you going to create?